Episode 2 of what? Episode 2 of same sample, different samplers.
So let's get into it.
And so, just in case you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is a series that I decided to start where I take one single sample and make several beats out of it using different samplers. So the first episode was featuring my MPC 2000 XL. And this time it's going to be SP404SX, this guy right here. For those that don't know, this is Supreme. I name all my drum machines. So let's go ahead and listen to the sample. And the sample comes from one of my sample kits called Verysickbeats Volume 1. And this is it. I'm going to play it from my MPC since it's already in here. So like I said, I'm always listening to the chords. I'm listening to the bass in it. I'm listening to the phrases, all the sounds, the rhythm, how it goes. You know, this is just my thinking when it comes to listening to samples. I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over again because it's going to be the same sample. Y'all going to get tired of it. If you follow this series, you're probably going to get tired of it. But that is a sample. And so this time I am going to sample that sample, since it's in my MPC, straight into my SP. But before I do that, I think I would like to transpose. I want to try to change the key of it. Let's see. What happens if I bring it down? Oh, I like that. Let's go with that. Hey. So I'm trying to find what part that I want to sample. It's gonna be a few. Let's see. Ooh, I think I want that right there. And what I'm doing is I'm coming out of my MPC into my SP. Okay, so let's go ahead and record. 1, 2, ready, and. Yeah. I think that's enough. I sampled off my MPC into the SP after transposing it down. So now I get to figure out and chop from there. I'm probably not going to add another bass line on top of this like I did the first beat with the MPC. So we're going to go a different route. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and copy the sample function, copy, and then we're going to go ahead and copy it there. Then I want to do the same thing again. Copy. And maybe one more time. We'll see. Copy. Record. All right. So I have the exact same sample on 1, 2, 3, 4. But what I'm going to do is go ahead and chop only the parts that I want. So now we have that. Got our chops. I'm gonna do something that I have not seen yet on YouTube. People have like their idea of what they prefer when it comes to this machine. There's more than one way of making beats. And the two major ways is pattern mode and the resample mode. I'm going to incorporate both. Let's start with drums. And I think I'm gonna use the resample mode for the drums, and then everything else I'll use pattern mode. Let's just resample. Right? 8 is blinking, which means it's empty. Press that. And then I hit record, and it's going to start recording whenever I start. So that was this resample method. Right? Now, here's where I have never seen this done. I'm going to use this into my pattern. But in order for it to work, I have to find out what the BPM of this is. So I'm going to use my MPC as a tap tempo. So if you look at the bottom, I'm going to tap a rhythm using my tap tempo button. Does that make sense? All right, so let's go ahead and play this, and then I'm gonna use tap tempo so I can see where it is. So it looks like it's around 85, 86. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a 4-bar loop, and then it's gonna be around 86. So what I do is go ahead and go to pattern, and then I'm going to hit record, find something that's blinking, which means it's empty, right? And now it's waiting on me. Let me change the length. It's already on 4. Cool. Quantize. You know what? I'm going to quantize it just so it comes right on the 1 beat. That's the only reason for me to quantize. I usually don't quantize, but in this instance I will, just because of that. And then what else is that? It oh, time. I want my BPM to be, what I say, 86. It's trial and error. It might be too slow, it might be too fast, but let's just see. All right, so I hit record, and then it's gonna wait on me. Let me hit, where is it? There it is. It's on 8. Actually, you know what? I need to make sure the gate is off. See that? You gotta make sure it's off. Let's try this again. Record. 2, ready, and looks like that's too fast, but we'll see. Oh, see, that's fine for me. See, so now I first used a resample for the drums, and now I just place that resample because now it's its own sample. I can use that in pattern mode. See that? So now this is a pattern. Boom. Now I can add to it. You know what I'm saying? I could do something like that. I always change. It is what it is. Whatever. Let's do this. Hey. Now you can hear how the metronome is, it makes it sound like the beat is way off, and that's because I don't care. I'm a little behind the beat, and that makes the beat more swingy and more sloppy, and that's how I like my beats. I don't never quantize, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, okay, now this is the other great thing about pattern mode versus resample mode. Like I said, if you do everything in resample mode, you cannot separate anything because it's all glued together. It is what it is. You can't undo it or nothing. But in pattern mode, you can individually affect stuff. So like if I play this pattern mode, you can see everything individually minus the drums because I use a resample mode with the drum. So that's all on one pad. So, but then like all those individual chops, I have it, you know, on separate pads, which means I could do something like this. Okay, these are where all the pads are, right? The sample chops. I could put an effect on it. Hit remain on all of them. And the drums still stay the same. Hey, see what I'm saying? Check it. See what I'm saying? So there you go. That would be episode 2, SP404SX edition, man. Same sample, different sampler. So I hope that was helpful, man. And if you have any questions, let me know. And again, check out my links down below, man. Because I get this question all the time. What sample did you use? What was that? Come to the website, man. Check me out. Check out the links down below. I'll have them for you. Follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. youtube.com/Verysickbeats. Follow me on Instagram. I'm sending peace and positive energy.